Welcome, everyone. Today is a learning trying to get it out. Today, I'm not even going to cut it. Today is a learning episode. There we go. Episode. Is it an episode? Anyways, this is what I'm trying to say is that I want to talk about removing stickers from bags and boards, different types of stickers. You got this storage sticker that is a paper-ish style sticker right there. If you try to just peel it off right now, it'll leave residue and all that on there. There's the typical sticker, that's the price sticker right there, the little small square one. And if you've been to Ollies, that sticker, which if you know when you try to remove, not only does it leave the residue, but it also has the little cuts in there, so it's made to stop people from switching out the price stickers. So if you try to take, say, for example, this one that's $6.99, yeah, $5.99. Sorry, doesn't matter. $6.99, $5.99, and you want to put it on something that's $34.99. If you try to just peel it off and put it on there, it'll fall apart. There's little cuts in there that'll stop that from happening. So if you ever wondered, that's why they do that. So I'm here to discuss how to get these stickers off and to show you how to get it where there's no residue. It's actually very simple. So first of all, you need your supplies, which is whatever you're going to need to take the sticker off. Which next up is a blade. I typically stay away from razor blades because they're way too sharp in my opinion. Yes, they work very well, and they do get underneath the stickers a little better because the blade edge is so sharp. However, if you jiggle your hand wrong or do something, you could end up cutting the plastic bag, which ends up being worthless and waste of time. Or you cut into the book itself, and again, you damage the book. So I tend to stay away from that. I get a semi-sharp. It's not dull. I'm not going to pass no Ginsu test with this with the cannon. No, but it does have a decent blade on it, and it's flat edge, no serrated edge, none of the little divots, any of that. Just flat edge, small blade, easy to get underneath there, easy to hold. It's not. I don't need a big, long, bulky blade. That's pointless. Tissue paper. You need a couple of sets for it because you'll need one that's used to dry off, and one to use for the initial getting the residue off. And sometimes I have spare just in case if I just need to dab it and let it soak onto it. Some of these stickers don't want to come off when they're dry with the knife, so it takes a little effort to get them off with the remover. And the remover of my choice is the Goof Off. Not a product endorsement. I'm just saying this is the one that I prefer because I use it for all kinds of other projects, and it's actually good. You don't need too much of this. Little dabs of it. It is very potent stuff. It has a very strong smell, so be careful with that. There's other products that are, the nail polish remover will work as well, and those actually, come with the little brushes, or some of them do, so that could help out. But like I said, me personally, I've used this and that's what I do. So I'm gonna switch over cameras to give you an angle of the bags, so you can watch me as I do this. So let's do that. All right. So I'm going. Sorry about the cables. This is my desktop takes up a lot of space. So I'll start with this one. Very simple. Just that. I mean, look. See. Let's keep your hands at a safe area. So you don't want to cut your hands, of course. And just start slowly digging underneath there. You can see how it starts to come up. Hold down your bag and board to keep it as tight as you can. That's the key. And then what you do is you get like this little digging motion going, so that what you're doing is you're getting under and you're lifting it up, and you just do piece by piece, which that'll happen right there. You'll cut it. I mean, that's fine. Let's move and go to a different area, and let's start working. You want to put a little pressure down, but not much, and you see that it just picked up right where that cut was, and now I'm just peeling it, and it'll take a few minutes to get it. Typically when I'm doing this, I have some music going, because these are bags and boards that I don't want to get rid of. These are really nice Mylar bags that come with the more expensive back issues. So instead of losing these nice Mylar bags, I'll stock them up, and I'll spend maybe an hour or so just sitting here listening to the music and removing the stickers. And see, there's a little piece right there of a residue. Like I said, that happens. Yeah, and actually, see, sometimes there's the end. Let's give it a little tug, and boom, there it is. So let's toss that to the side, and if you could see, there's right here towards the end and at the beginning, there's can you hear it? Put it closer to the microphone. That's the residue. So this is where the remover comes into play. You don't need much, because at this point that is not much. So I'm gonna just use my small little dab there, and just give it a little top, and see right there, and just give it a little wipe. Like I said, be careful of the smell. That little bit, quite potent. I mean, now take that, just put it to the side, and take a spare piece right there. Make sure it dried. The good thing about this stuff is it dries pretty quickly, but as you can tell, Boom. No more. No more. No sticky, no residue. So that one's done. Now I have this nice mylar bag. So I'll put this to the side right here, and then I'm gonna work on this smaller one. So even though this bag is clearly not worth it, I just want to use this as an example. Always top off, put your lid back on, because like I said, this stuff the air does dry it out pretty quickly. Not quick enough for it to dry out the whole can, but I don't want to waste any even little ounces. But so look how easy that one comes off. Take it, and boom, look at that, in seconds, just gone. Easy, 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 easy. And then I'll take my rag, which is already starting to dry, but still enough for that one right there, and give it a wipe, and make sure this is wiped, and done. That's bag 2. So done. And now the Ollies one. Similar process. Get your knife. Don't press down on this one. Just kind of slide it, Get it, because you don't want to damage your book, but still do it a little slower. If this was one of the plastic bag ones, then you would hold it down, but since this is hardcover, I'm gonna just go ahead and start to peel, because the thing is that I want to show you that. See how the paper that gets there? So you could easily just do that, get it going again, and just repeat, and just keep use your other fingers on your hand to kind of push and pull. Like I said, this one, believe it or not, is a little more difficult than the other one because of the pieces that it typically falls apart. I mean, see, so and it leaves more residue behind than the one that was on the Mylar bag. But that's fine. That's fine. It's easy enough to fix. Just take your time. No point in rushing. You want your book to be nice. If this does happen, if this is on a paper cover, the paperbacks, you could do the same, but my advice is when you use, if you use the residue, be very limited. I mean, just small dabs, not much, and don't do it all at once. Just do a little bit, and if it dries out, that's fine. Let it sit there. Let your book dry out. Make sure it doesn't do anything. I'd also advise probably not to get too strong. Maybe not to goof off stuff for that straight on paper. This is fine. This is that nice hardcover, glossy, but you don't want to ruin your book. But I'm give my napkin here a little more dab, but you could see and hear that residue stick 'em. So again, I didn't do much, and just dab it on, let it get in there, and then just wipe, kind of flip it over to do that, and give it a look. Maybe give your another little dab just to freshen up the liquid, and just give it nice rub down. Do, 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 do. And a little music for you. It's still got some sticky to it, so with this, I'm going to put it to the side and get a fresh one. And like I said, just kind of rinse and repeat. Feel around so you know where the sticky parts are. And that seems to be getting it right there. Got a little sticky on my finger. That's the thing with, like, why it seems like where the sticker's here, but right there is it sticky. Why that happens is the fluid it loosens up all that glue that was on it, and then kind of, I mean, it spreads just with the, so that's why you kind of have to switch out your towels, and then, you know, get your dry one and do that. Let me put the lid back on because I don't want it to spill with this shaking like that. But yeah, and then there you go. No more sticky. Look at that. Look at that shine. So I'm going to switch the cameras again. All right, I hope that helped you. Bags, clean and smooth. No residue left on it. This Mylar bag will be ready to put in probably this Spider-Man, which I guess I could do now while I'm thinking of it. And as you could tell, you could hear this one. Also another Mylar bag that I will be fixing up. And this is the Amazing Spider-Man 107. That was the add-on, and love that smell. I'm telling you, there's only another smell better than an old comic book, and that is a book. I just love that smell. So, but yeah, now this lovely Mylar bag and board is the home of this Amazing Spider-Man 107. So instead of wasting this nice bag, I fixed it. Took a few minutes. That was it. Like I said, the Goof Off is what I use. It's a little more expensive than some of the other stuff, but like, you could get any kind of glue remover, adhesive remover, nail polish remover. Go to the dollar store, get a little bottle. You really don't need much, but I just prefer the Goof Off. I use it for other things anyways. Again, not endorsing it, just my preference. But yeah, I love what it does. I hope this was an instructive video for you and teaches you or lets you know how to remove price stickers from bags and boards that you want to keep, or Ollies buys that you get, or anything that has that price sticker on there. So if not, leave it in the comments, or if you have a better solution than my solution, put it in the comments. Let me know, and I will test it out. I'll do a video of testing a new solution out on what I think is better for me, the one I use that you just see, or the new one that you tell me about. So that's it. So till next time.